Hey everyone, it's Tremia, and I am still in the hospital. I've been here since December 23rd, and now we're in the month of March. All the time, to me, it seems like I've been in the hospital maybe a week or two, not 2 or 3 months. The vasculitis is going strong, even though we done the high-dose steroids. You can see how swollen up I am. But anymore, I'm just not going to worry about it. I didn't want the swelling, and I still don't, but right now the steroids are needed. We're going down on them. I'm doing 40 milligrams 3 times a day, so that's 120 milligrams I'm at. I think I'm going to start doing it twice a day here in a day or two instead of the 3 times a day. The main thing here is keeping up with my pain management, because there's really not anything that they can do for me here except get me well enough, get the pain under control, get me to where I can eat so I can go to my rheumatologist and oncologist healthy enough to do whatever we choose. I don't know what it's going to be. Cytoxin, Rituxan, or Benlysta, I think, are my choices. I'm really haven't eaten in quite a while. They want me to take a couple of bites of my food each time I get my tray, and it just puts me in excruciating pain because all the blood flow will go to my stomach or my intestine because it's trying to digest the food, and the vasculitis just cuts off the blood flow, and it's just excruciating. So my doctor, she told me that I can just give it a rest if I don't feel like eating 2 bites, or I know it's going to be too painful, just not to do it. But if I can, try it. They have me on Clindamax or something. It's not full TPN, feeding through my port, but it's nutrients and electrolytes and stuff. But they're talking about starting me on the TPN because I'm not getting any, lipids or proteins or anything like that. And since I haven't eaten anything, because I'm having to refuse my trays, I just tell them to take the food away. And every once in a while, I might try to take a bite of food, and it's just not working. It's just too much. The GI doctor was even talking about, putting a tube in to feed me through my stomach, which I just don't see how that's gonna. To me, I'm already eating food that's going to my stomach and causing, the vasculitis pain. So if we put something directly into my stomach or my body, my stomach, that's going to go through my intestinal tract, isn't it going to hurt also? I got to ask him that question. Because if it is, there's no sense in doing it. I just don't know what we're going to do. But I know I've got to eat, but I know I can't. And it's just unbearable pain. But so I'll let you guys go. My fingernail polish has grown out that much since I've been in here. And that gel nail polish I got done in December. but it looks like it's just my tips now that I got one of those, I call them a backwards French tip, where you color the ends. So everybody, all the nurses like it, think I had done that, like I had done my nails. And I said, no, they just grown out that much. It's supposed to be just one solid color. But that's it. I'm just sitting here, or laying here, because if I get up, it sends it into, pain. I'm trying my best on my physical and occupational therapy to get as strong as I can. So I'm working at it, and my eyes are so puffy and swollen I really can't see through them well. Tonight Dwayne brought me in some coloring books and some crayons so I'd have something artistic to do. And he also bought me, it's not a paint by number, but it's a matte colored pencil by number, and it's of a puppy getting into mischief. It says naughty puppy, and it's cute, and I thought I'll start trying to do that. And when I open it up, and that thing is going to be hard. It's going to be a challenge, but it's 2:30. No, it's 3:10 a.m. here, and at 3:30 I get my medicine again. That's why I'm awake. I had fallen asleep a little, but my pain started back in. So, everybody, thank you for all your warm wishes and all your prayers, because when I went to the hospital, because I was coughing and wanted to make sure I didn't get worse, I didn't know I was going to end up in the hospital for at least 3 months. Didn't expect that. Haven't been home. They do let Buddy come up here. We had to fill out an application and get a copy of his dog, of his immunizations, and so Buddy can come visit me for an hour. And so he just comes up here and sits. But at least we get to see each other, and it makes us both happy, because I know he's constantly with me 24/7, and then all of a sudden I'm gone. But he's a good dog, and I love him. All my fingers are getting bruised from all the needle pricks from the checking my blood sugars, which are run, high from the Solumedrol. But my long-acting insulin, they're giving me 42 units twice a day, and it's keeping my fast-acting down pretty good, to where I'm only taking maybe 10 units at the most when they do. Well, I'm gonna go and